So much information coming in. Hello, my fam. Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and many new details in the tragic passing of iconic actor Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. The pair lived in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where their bodies were discovered on Wednesday. And so much surrounding their death is of concern. They were believed to have died a while before their bodies were discovered, and now we have a date. Santa Fe County Sheriff Adam Mendoza just had a press conference today, moments ago, revealing that Hackman's Pacemaker shared a critical detail about when it is presumed that he died. Hackman's Pacemaker recorded its last event, meaning the last time he was alive, according to the pacemaker, on February the 17th, 9 days before his and his wife's bodies were discovered. The sheriff added that there is still a lot to be figured out, including which one of the two died first, and obviously how they both died. As I previously shared with you all, both the fire department and the gas company went out to their homes, and initial tests showed no leaking in any gases, no carbon monoxide poisoning, no natural gas poisoning inside or outside the house. And now, moments ago, the sheriff revealed that the bodies of both Hackman and his wife of decades both tested negative for carbon monoxide poisoning. Final toxicology reports, of course, are pending and could take months. And we're going to have to be patient because those autopsy results are where we will get our answers. Because as the police previously told us and reiterated today, neither Hackman nor his wife showed any external signs of trauma. Their bodies were in states of decomposition, but no bullet holes, no hanging, nothing like that. The front door of their home had been left open. One dog was found deceased in the bathroom in a closet. Hackman was 95, his wife was 64, and she was also found in the bathroom. A space heater next to her body, and an open prescription pill bottle with pills scattered nearby. For privacy reasons, the police have not told the public what that prescription was for. A welfare check was performed after they had not been seen in weeks. I'm definitely curious to know, how did those two dogs that survived live for at least 9 days without any food? Is that normal? Is that doable? Wow. Hackman's family has been told that they were not able to go to the house yet because it is an active investigation site, or was until today. The local police obtained a search warrant to let that happen. And as part of their investigation, authorities in Santa Fe collected 2 green cell phones, 2 bottles of medication, 1 bottle of over-the-counter Tylenol, a request for medical records, and a 2025 monthly planner for evidentiary purposes. Unfortunately, the sheriff said today that they have found no security inside or outside the residence that can be collected to help determine a timeline. A huge star like Gene Hackman living in a house without cameras. I get it. He was 95, but she was just 64. I would think that a 64-year-old would be like, yo, we need security cameras up in here. The police said today that they will continue to conduct interviews with workers in their gated community. Police initially said they did not suspect foul play, but now they are saying that they don't rule that out. Hackman was really up there in age, but his daughter, Leslie Ann, said in a new interview, quote, despite his age, he was in very good physical condition. And she also had good things to say about his wife. Hackman had 3 children from a previous marriage. His daughter Leslie says of Betsy, quote, that they had a wonderful marriage and she took very, very good care of him and was always looking out for his health. So I am appreciative to her for that, and I'm very saddened by her passing. The police shared that the pacemaker information was given to them by a pathologist. The sheriff pointed out that the pathologist who shared the preliminary findings based on the pacemaker data, they believe that since the last recorded activity was February 17th, that's also the day that Gene Hackman died. The investigation as well as the autopsy will take some time. The sheriff has said that they are working with other agencies to gain access to the cell phones that they took from the Hackman's residence. Because, you need help from, I guess, the FBI or experts to unlock a cell phone if you don't have the password. Or you might have to go to court and get the provider to give you access. It's a process. And this is yet another piece of new information I had not heard previously. The dog who died in the bathroom was in a crate or kennel in the closet. So it's likely that the poor dog died of dehydration. And since the other 2 were in other parts of the house, they survived. I'm not quite sure how. I've been looking online to see if the home had a pool. I don't know if the home has a pool, but what a miracle. And let's try to end this video with something lighter. A remembrance of Gene Hackman by one of his most iconic co-stars, Bill Murray. In the early 2000s, Gene Hackman and Bill Murray starred together in The Royal Tenenbaums, a film by Wes Anderson. And of his former co-star and that experience working together, Bill Murray says, quote, "He was a tough nut, Gene Hackman, but he was really good. And he was really difficult. We can say it now." Sorry, I thought this was supposed to be positive. Bill Murray's a really tough nut too. Okay. We can say it now. He was really difficult, but he was a tough guy. Older. Great actors do not give young directors much of a chance. They're really rough on them. And Gene was really rough on Wes. I used to kind of step in there and just try to defend my friend, Wes Anderson. Murray said that he once watched Hackman, quote, do like 25 takes where he did it perfectly with an actor who kept blowing it every single time. Gwyneth Paltrow. Quote, Gene would do it perfectly, the other actor would blow it, and I'd go like, oh God. I was watching it going, no wonder this guy wants to throttle people. And then he sort of gave an ordinary performance, and the other actor got it right, and I thought Gene was going to throw the actor off the ledge of the building. I sympathize with Gene because to him, Wes Anderson was just a punk kid, and Gene's made some of the greatest American movies. So he was a little irritable. But he had to work with children, dogs. They put him in very challenging positions to work. And so he just felt a lot of responsibility and kept thinking, what am I doing here with these people? But the performance he gives is brilliant. And I watched him and I suffered with him because I saw what he was going through. So goodbye, Gene. Hope you're well wherever you are. Amen to that. And there was a lot we learned in this video. Thoughts on everything? Let's discuss in the comments section.